covering the Villages for you. TK Cross and the VNN News Team.
On today's Lifestyle Show, we'll tell you how a local organization is providing for the community. Plus, local restaurants in the Villages are taking it to the streets. Hi there, and thank you for joining us. I'm TK Cross. A church in Summerfield is providing essential supplies for families with young children.
Everybody is so thankful. They really are. We're open Tuesdays and Saturdays. Sometimes, it just depends on when people call and ask us. We have our clients come in, and then they can pick up what you see around here. Mostly diapers and wipes and shampoo and clothing. And blankets, lots of blankets a lot of times. People that come in, they like to bring things back when they don't need them anymore, or even they go through their closets and clean out their closets and bring things in. People have, in the Villages, have baby showers sometimes for us. They make handmade blankets and crochets. A young lady needed a baby christening outfit, and so I said, well, I just happen to have one available. And so I brought it in for her, and now she's returning it. She just cried. But people are very good. They're loved.
An update for you regarding the Lake Sumter Square repaving project. Work was expected to start this week, but has been delayed until next week. Work is expected to run from July 20th through August 3rd during the overnight hours. During those dates, the two-lane traffic on Lake Sumter Landing and Canal Street will be temporarily closed from 9:30 p.m. until 7 a.m. During the nighttime hours, the two-lane traffic on Lake Sumter Landing will be temporarily closed, and access to Old Mill Run will be reduced to a single lane. That ensures residents of Edgewater Bungalows access to their homes. You may have noticed some local restaurant vendors bringing their cuisine to the squares at some recent events. Select Brownwood restaurants have been participating as food vendors at special events put on by the Villages Entertainment, offering special menus at booths set up outside their storefronts. Staff from Square Restaurants set up tents around the square for the All-American celebration on July 4th and earlier at Rocky Fest. Jesse Moy, manager of Scoople's Ice Cream Parlor, said being a food vendor at a major square event was wonderful and added, "We love to be able to engage with our guests out on the street and not just inside the restaurant." Currently, the Villages Entertainment does not have plans to extend the idea to other squares, but the hope is to continue having Brownwood restaurants participate in future square events, keeping our fingers crossed. Up next, if you have an eye for photography, we have details about a photo contest you might want to enter. But first, let's take a look at that all-important 5-day weather forecast.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Going to be a rainy week this week in the Villages. Mostly afternoon showers expected every day this week through the weekend. Highs in the upper 80s, overnight temperatures in the mid-70s.
Today we're discussing a topic that affects all of us as we age, our brain health. And to help answer some questions, we've got Dr. Elfie Munoz from CenterWell here in the Villages. Now let's dive right in. Brain health as we age, why is it so important to pay attention to that?
As we age, we have to stay mentally sharp as well physically active, as brain health affects so many things like memory, our decision-making capacity, our ability to be independent. And it's a fact that over 7 million of Americans suffer from Alzheimer's disease, for which is a condition that we should be proactive about.
Since you deal mostly with older patients, what are some tips that you give them?
My top recommendations to my patients are cognitive games, like playing dominoes, crossword, word findings, staying socially and physically active, being part of a community social group, at church. Also, food, I can't stress that enough. Nutrition. Food should be filled with omega-3, antioxidants, vitamin B12.
I understand that Humana is doing something this summer to help those seniors put those ideas into action.
Humana is hosting the Humana Cognitive Game Challenge. It's a free virtual event open to everyone through August 11th. You'll find fun games online like Block Champ, Word Wipe, along with other brain-boosting activities at humanagames.com.
Now, before we let you go, is there any final advice that you'd like to share?
Keep it simple, step by step, you will make a great impact.
Dr. Munoz, you've been very, very helpful, and don't forget to learn more about brain health and to try that Humana Cognitive Games Challenge. Just go to humanagames.com.
It's spring clearance at Cartworld Golf Cars. Buy one new 2025 Club Car on wood and get a second Club Car at half price. His and hers, or bring a friend. There's never been a better time to buy. Available with gas, electric, or lithium power in 2, 4, and 6 passenger vehicles. Cartworld Golf Cars, proudly serving Central Florida for over 37 years. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Highway 27 441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake.
This is VNN.
Photography enthusiasts, get your cameras ready. Florida State Parks has launched its 2025 Summer Photo Contest. The contest is open to anyone who wishes to submit their photos into the 5 categories open for submission: landscapes, waterscapes, park adventures, wildlife, and historic encounters. Residents can submit up to 5 photos in the competition, and the winner will be selected by a panel of judges. Each winner will receive a B&H Photo gift card, a Florida State Parks Family Annual Entrance Pass, and a promotional package that includes stand-up paddleboard branded with Florida State Parks decor. The contest also has a People's Choice Award in each category selected through public voting. The contest is open now through September 1st, with voting September 23rd to October 7th. To enter, visit the address on the screen. Camp Villages unites grandparents and their grandkids to try many different kinds of events, with some experiences being unique only to the villages, such as the air gun range.
Well, the fact that they're almost 13 and they still want to come to Camp Villages, they've been coming since they're 5. Wow. Love it. I love it. And the fact that they love it makes me love it more.
I feel like it's kind of different because you do different activities like air gun shooting, but you get to do it like with your grandparents, which I think is really cool.
What about you?
Yeah, it's really fun because these are things you wouldn't normally get to do. And we get to do it with her, so that's fun.
They've done beach tennis before, they've done kickball. As they've gotten older, we've gone up with the groups, and they still want to do it.
I surprised myself because I was better than I was expecting myself to be, so it was really fun.
Yeah, that was really fun because I've never done anything like that, so it's fun.
First thing I did when I moved here, it used to be 4 hours to stand online to sign them up for Camp Villages. So the fact that we could do it, my girls live in Apopka, so they're not far away, but it's still great to share these activities with them.
A trio of the Villages women's basketball teams are aiming for gold at the National Senior Games. As seniors across the United States converge on Des Moines, Iowa for the National Senior Games, the Villages will be represented well across the events, including women's basketball. 3 teams competing in the 65 to 75 and 80 years old age brackets will test their skills against top talent from across the country July 26th through the 30th. With more than 12,000 athletes estimated to compete in the games, it is a mark of distinction to qualify for the events. With the support of their community and the drive to excel, these Villages athletes are looking forward to making their mark in Des Moines, and we wish them the very best. Up next, local quilters are hard at work helping residents in a senior living facility. But first, in order to keep facilities in the villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
Now, from the WVLG studios, it's Jack Hammer, D, and Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Rohan. It is time for the Recreation and Parks.
Good morning, you two wonderful people, and everybody out there listening.
What's happening?
We're celebrating, July is Recreation and Parks Month. So today through Wednesday, and it's a cool program we've been doing for years, is the train show, the historical train show.
I gotta get to that this year.
It runs at Savannah Center. It starts around 10 o'clock. And free event. So if you are looking for something to do and want to go check out, you could spend 20 minutes in there. You could spend an hour just going through that.
I love miniatures.
Yeah.
They have the little towns all set up.
They got the towns. They got it all set up. It's really, talk about a passion for, a lifestyle activity, just like the 3,000 plus other ones we got going on. These folks, they're in it all the way. It's a great setup. And, it's kind of nostalgic because, the younger generation, they're not real familiar with the whole train concept like you and I grew up with.
Right.
And, I had a set when I was younger, and then my brother stepped on it, and that was when you have 5 brothers in your house, things do not last a long time at all. Not that I didn't break anything, but
oh yeah, but they don't last. My dad was into model railroading, like in a big way, like these guys and gals around here.
I had a major derailment, and it never recovered from that.
We're not talking about college, John. We're talking about...
Well, in college, I got back in, but this one was a complete wipeout. But go out there. They're all on high boards, too, so you don't have to worry about stepping on anything. But it is a really cool show.
Do they, take over the whole Savannah Center?
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Wow. All the banquet rooms. So it's worth going to see. So if you can't make it today, it goes on till Wednesday. And grab your grandchild if you have it around, or just send your whatever. Just go out there and check it out. Savannah Center is cool. School is right around the corner, believe it or not. So every year, it's called, I think, Pack the Bus. We work with the surrounding schools to do a school drive for supplies. And if you get it to any regional rec center, we'll make sure it gets picked up. But the host sites are Colony, Ezell, Fenny, Laurel Manor, Rohan, and Seabreeze. So residents and clubs always come out in droves and drop stuff off to help.
What items are they?
It's notebooks, pens, papers. I'm glad you brought that up. There's a list on the website as well. But it's stuff for the students to have for school supplies to get ready for the upcoming school year. We just reopened, grand reopening. We talk about opening and reopenings of rec centers. We just had a ribbon cutting for the Pelican Executive Golf Course. And if you get a chance to see the V-mail on that renovation, Donald Jones and the golf division, man, they did an amazing job redoing that. And they've been doing golf courses for the last several years, but we always say we're going back and renovating and reopening and redoing things, and golf is no exception to all those renovations and enhancements. But great job on that. He continues to do a wonderful job as our new executive golf director. He's out there not hitting the pavement, but hitting the greens out there. Checking a look at it, using technology to help him as well. And then the 15th year anniversary of the Grand Masters Dragon Boat is upon us this Friday.
15.
Yeah. I remember when it first started, and
for those people who are listening now who have a club that just started, it's entering its first year, don't blink. I promise you, within 5, 10, 15 years, your club will be being announced for these milestone anniversaries and celebrations. And I have the honor and privilege to start, I think they call it the chicken starter. I'm not sure what that means, but I get to start the Dragon Boat Race on Friday afternoon down here at Lake Sumter. So I guess to get all the dragon boats lined up, and they're going to have some racing going on out there. So if you're down here on Friday in the afternoon around 4-ish, they're going to be out there paddling around and getting ready. And, that's going to fit nicely into our new Lake Sumter Landing Wharf that's about 1.5 years out, that we're going to centralize all the water-based recreation activities right here, almost right behind the radio station.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
okay.
It's going to be a great little hub of, the nature tours, the Lake Sumter Line boats, the dragon boating, the kayaking, the fishing will all be housed in one central location. And then also we're working on that at Central Lake as well. Central Lake will have some dragon boating, and then we'll have some other water-based activities as it grows into maturity over there. As the waterway starts to get in there, we'll have some programs out there as well. So they'll have 2 locations where dragon boat will occur. Will be at Lake Sumter and eventually at Central Lake over in the Olympia Eastport area.
Yeah.
And that's coming along very, very nicely. But, Cheryl Moran, the president, we've had an amazing relationship over the years, and all the dragon boaters, they do so much good. They travel around the world. They have an amputee. They have breast cancer. They get out there and they get it. And
they work so hard.
Yeah. So and if you talk to them, most of them will say, in my wildest dreams, I would never have thought I would be being a paddler, dragon boating here in the Villages. And that's what the Villages is all about. Thinking of things that you may have never envisioned doing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it right here in your hometown. You don't have to leave. You can do it right here. So lots of opportunities in recreation and lifestyle programs. Take advantage of NRPA month. Pick up that Rec and Park publication. We're sliding down towards the end of July, and then moving into that fall, winter programming schedule as well. Camp Villages is going strong. Very, very active summer, and lots going on there. And come on out on Lake Sumter on Friday if you want to.
All right. John, stick around. Don't go nowhere.
Yep.
The Executive Director of Recreation and Parks here in the Villages, Mr. John Rohan. It's 7:22. Listen.
When you visit Cody's, you're walking into a great bar with fantastic drink options, including 2-for-1 happy hour, and a very cool place to eat with great food and phenomenal service.
I love the BOGO fajitas every Wednesday, and we love coming here and feel like family.
Just like family, with loads of smiles for you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Save big with Renewal by Andersen Summer Sale. Don't waste another minute dealing with your difficult, inefficient windows. Instead, call for a free window diagnosis and see how Renewal by Andersen can add more comfort to your home. Our exclusive Fibrex material is twice as strong as vinyl, and it won't warp or bow like vinyl does. This month only, buy 4 windows or patio doors and get the 5th free, plus special financing. Call now and save. Renewal by Andersen.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
The Seabreeze Quilters Group has been hard at work, all in an effort to benefit Sumter Senior Living Memory Care. Since last May, members of Seabreeze Quilters have gifted a total of 95 quilts to residents at Sumter Senior Living Facility. What started off as a small gift of 10 quilts has blossomed into a new collaboration. The handcrafted quilts serve as both comfort and connection for residents. The project was inspired by Barbara Connolly, who lives in the village of Amelia. While visiting her neighbor's mother at the facility, she realized it was always cold inside, so she made her a quilt. When she delivered it, other residents admired it, and so it began. Established in 2010, the Seabreeze Quilters is one of 30 chapters of the Quilting Guild in the Villages, which now has nearly 1,300 members, with the latest chapter launching in Saint-Tropez Recreation. The Lake Sumter Lions Club hosts vision screenings for kids. Lake Sumter Lions Club members hosted free vision screening events in the Village's public library at Pinellas recently, with the aim to give young kids the gift of clear sight. The Sumter Lions Club hosts free vision screening events for children under 6 as part of its ongoing mission to catch eyesight issues before they become lasting problems. Trained volunteers are able to quickly scan young eyes and identify potential concerns in a matter of seconds using a $6,000 digital screening device plus optics. For more information about the Lake Sumter Lions Club, you can visit the website provided. Coming up, we'll take a look at your village's lifestyle concerts, events, and entertainment on the squares.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
And now for the 3-day VNN forecast presented by Frank Gay Services. Partly sunny skies the next few days. Also, chance of rain the next few days. 70% chance of showers on Tuesday and Wednesday. 50% on Thursday afternoon.
Hello everyone, I'm Martin Gramatica, former kicker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, now co-founder of Clearview Imaging, and I have a very important message for you. At Clearview Imaging, we're revolutionizing health with our state-of-the-art preventative scans for heart disease and cancer. Imagine taking control of your health. No more guessing, just clarity. Our full body scan from the shoulders to the base of the pelvis can detect hundreds of cancers before they become a threat. Did you know that 90% of the deadliest cancers develop in our mid-region? With a Clearview imaging scan, you can achieve peace of mind. You either hear the great news that everything is okay, or if we detect something, you can act swiftly and boost your chances for a successful treatment, and often avoid the need for chemo and radiation. But don't just take my word for it. Listen to Cindy, one of our inspiring patients who experienced firsthand how a preventative scan saved her life.
They found a softball-sized tumor in my right kidney that ended up being cancer. So that image saved my life. I ended up getting it completely removed, and my health is great now, thanks to the image.
Your health journey starts today. Don't wait. Call Clearview Imaging now and take your first steps towards a brighter and healthier future.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Knox Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. There are lots of events to check out at the Village's Entertainment. Check it out. Flawlessly capturing the essence of Boston, Smokin', the ultimate tribute to Boston, will be at Savannah Center July 16th. Enjoy rock and country with Second Helping, the original Lynyrd Skynyrd tribute show at Savannah Center July 19th. And don't forget to check out Brownwood Paddock Square, Lake Sumter Landing Market Square, and Spanish Springs Town Squares for live music every night. You can purchase tickets and find more information on who's playing at the square online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at a physical box office location, or over the phone. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Natalie. The Villages is your entertainment destination when it comes to great musical performances. These are the bands scheduled to play for you on the Squares Tuesday night, brought to you by The Villages Entertainment and your Villages soundtrack, WVLG. That's about all we've got for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. And be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Tune your radio into WVLG. And as always, keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see ya.
My patients, right? Most of our patients, their number one complaint is not understanding well in a crowd, right? We call that speech and noise, right? I don't have to do a speech and noise test to be legal in the state of Florida, but it's my patient's number one complaint. Why wouldn't I want to test that and put a metric on it? So it's critical that we do speech and noise testing. Now, only about 25% of providers in the country do speech and noise testing. The biggest reason for that is it takes a little bit of time and you can't get paid for it, right? Well, who cares? It's the most important data, so I could care less if there's a code I can bill for it. I want that data so I can fit the best technology based on the person's speech and noise score. The other one that's real important, and less than 15% of hearing care providers do this, is cognitive screening. We know that changes in cognition impact the way your brain processes speech. If we get a baseline cognition screening, we can use it as a baseline to track how much improvement we're seeing just treating your hearing loss. More importantly, I think bigger than that is, what if we find a failed screening, right? There's some gaps there. I get to give you a report, you get to take it to your primary care doctor. And now you're talking about a much bigger issue than hearing loss. You're talking about your cognition, your memory, those things that define us, right? That make us us. So I love the fact that the Villages Health has supported that desire. We have cognitive screening units in every audiology department, and it's part of our standard battery.
With 10 providers across 9 locations throughout the Villages, accessing quality hearing care has never been more convenient. The Villages Health Audiology is your trusted source for better hearing.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.